better in the world than a warm chocolate chip cookie straight out of the oven? I would argue that that's the ultimate comfort food. But how about a cookie that is super easy to make, serves just one person, and totally fits your keto lifestyle? Hi, I'm Carolyn from All Day I Dream About Food, and today I'm showing you how to make my single-serve keto chocolate chip cookie. As someone who loves to bake, I love to make big cakes and big batches of brownies, but sometimes you really just don't want all those leftovers hanging around and calling your name. That's why a recipe like this one's perfect for when you have a craving and you just really want something warm and gooey. So we're going to start with 1 tablespoon of butter, which I've already melted, and I'm going to add my sweetener. I like to use Swerve Brown because it gives it more of a traditional chocolate chip cookie flavor. And I've got about 1.5 tablespoons here. If you want yours sweeter, you can add more. If you want yours less sweet, you can add a little less. And I like to try to whisk it and break it up and really almost start to dissolve the sweetener right now. Now we're going to add some egg yolk, but 1 egg yolk is a little too much for a single serving. If you're doing 2 servings, you can use the whole thing, but I'm only going to use about 2 teaspoons worth of this egg yolk. And I use just the yolk because I find that it gives it a gooier consistency. So I whisk it up and I take my teaspoon measure and I just measure it out. And you know, there's no risk of wasting the rest of the egg yolk. You can use it in an omelet. You can use it in just about anything. Okay, we've got our 2 teaspoons there. Gonna keep on whisking all that together. Now I'm going to add a tiny little bit of vanilla, and I'm going to go with almost less than 1/8 of a teaspoon here. And now we add our almond flour, and I'm going to add just 3 tablespoons of almond flour. I always use the scoop and level method, so I often just scoop it up and then brush it off with my finger so I've got an even tablespoon. And then we're going to add just a touch of baking soda. I've got 1/8 of a teaspoon here. And finally, if your butter was unsalted, you want to add just a pinch of salt. If your butter was salted, you can forget the salt. And what would a chocolate chip cookie be without some chocolate chips? I have 2 teaspoons of sugar-free chocolate chips here. And I always like to keep a few to decorate the top as well. And then I'm going to just take a little ramekin, and this one is 4 ounces, and transfer my batter to the ramekin. And then we bake it at 325 for about 15 to 20 minutes. It kind of depends on how gooey you want it to be. I like to take it out on the early side so that's plenty gooey. One last little tidbit of advice. I don't like to heat up my giant oven for a single serving like this one. So I often use the small countertop oven that's right behind me. I have tried this in my air fryer and it tends to brown the outside too quickly and not cook through in the middle. But you can try out your toaster oven, your air fryer, or your big oven if you choose. Okay, my keto friends, check it out. I have just taken my chocolate chip cookie out of the oven. It smells amazing. It's still super gooey. Hot, 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 so I've put it on a plate so I don't burn my fingers. And I'll probably let it cool a few minutes so I don't burn my mouth. But I can't wait to dig into this, and I will tell you that it's absolutely fabulous with a scoop of keto vanilla ice cream. For this easy keto dessert recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com.